What's up? Well, this is my podcast, Infamous D Gutter. The title is Fresh and Fitness, Demonetize and Cancel. That's the title. Fresh and Fitness, Demonetize and Cancel. Now, y'all guys already know. I seen it's bound to happen. But shout out to the late Kenneth Samuels. Kenneth Samuel held up the show. If y'all guys don't know, during the pandemic when Fresh and Fitness started, they have less than 2,000 followers. So they asked Kenneth Samuel for a helping hand so their platform could grow. During the time, that's what Kenneth Samuels, was reaching heights on the algorithm, was reaching heights on YouTube. And 2022, Kenneth Samuel blown up. Blown up. He got 10,000 people on his live. He got over 1 million followers. And during the time as he was blowing up, as he was growing, the same time Fresh and Fitness was growing as well. So technically, Kenneth Samuel hold up that podcast, which is Fresh and Fitness. Technically, he held up their podcast. So rest in peace to the late Kenneth Samuels. Now getting back what I'm saying. Now I don't know these guys' names, but I pretty much know that the platform they got is basically it doesn't give no knowledge to us. It doesn't motivate us. It doesn't. What it does is practicing being a womanizer. And them caveman tactics is pretty much, YouTube is not falling for it no more. YouTube don't care about that no more. And before YouTube I stand corrected. Before YouTube demonetize, which they kick you off the partnership of YouTube, right? They email you and they tell you exactly what they want. They want you to remove those videos. Fresh and Fitness failed to remove those videos. So since he failed to remove those videos because he want to keep not just the time slot, but he's still getting views. He's still making money off them videos. So you know what happened when you disregard YouTube emails? There's a heavy penalty, and the worst lesson to learn is a financial lesson, and that's when Fresh and Fitness was demonetized, which you guys already know. Now he's on the platform crying, right? Saying that what we do, we bring a lot towards the community. Then he got the audacity say, one of my followers, his girlfriend who used to make sandwiches, now she makes sandwiches for him. Dude, that's not no accomplishment. That's not. If you're making somebody financially independent, fine. If you're making somebody pretty much you offering jobs, fine. But telling somebody, but somebody telling you that not his girlfriend making sandwiches for him, which he could do for himself, what type of narrative y'all guys trying to put out there? And I know YouTube seen that goofy stuff. They tolerate that, and y'all guys still continue with that. What your guys thought since they banned Tommy Sotomayor, since they banned his channel, y'all pretty much think y'all got the slot. Since the late Kenneth Samuel passed away, right, which he helped y'all to reach that height, y'all pretty much think y'all it. And I'm gonna tell you, anybody as a content creator or pretty much have a podcast, they don't just ban just one show and move on. What's up? Don't worry about being late. I'm glad you show up. I'm talking about the Fresh and Fitness demonetized. That's what I'm talking about. The Fresh and Fitness being demonetized. So they figure since they got no competitor, they know Tommy Sotomayor been banned. They know the late Kenneth Samuel passed away, and they pretty much they got no competition. But people fail to recognize that once YouTube demonetize you, YouTube send you emails and YouTube tell you what views they want you to delete, want you to take down. If you fail to comply, they remove you from the YouTube the YouTube program, the monetization program, the YouTube partnership program. Now Fresh and Fitness over there crying and saying that it's unfair. I bring awareness and all that stuff going on, which is ridiculous. Yeah, but anybody know this, right? People know this, right? People know once you open a YouTube account, right? The community guidelines and the policies. Once you check yes to that, you agree, and once you breach them policies, that's what happened. So he's over there crying on Fresh and Fitness, saying that he bring value to the platform, and I'm trying to say, what value he bring? How to be a womanizer? And he was proud to say that, oh, one of my followers, his girlfriend used to not to make him sandwiches, now she make him sandwiches. That's not no achievement. Again, like I said, if for example, if you give an employment, you're right, nobody don't read the fine prints, nobody. I can see you give employment. I can see you give advice so people invest their money so they be more financially stable. But just doing womanizer tactics, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's not a prove anything. Yeah, they all got demonetized, but they all came out of it. Mr. Beast got demonetized because of them cash giveaways. And that's how he got his huge following, them cash giveaways. But people fail to understand, like you just said, you got to read the fine print of the policy and the community guidelines. And most people, y'all quick to check yes. When you quick to check yes, and once you violate them policies, that's it. That's it. They can remove you from YouTube partnership. They can remove you. Don't have to explain nothing to you. They just remove you. First they see your email, and if you fail to comply, the worst lesson to learn in life is a financial lesson, which they got kicked off the YouTube partnership program. Oh, TikTok is worse. Forget about TikTok. TikTok don't demonetize. They just ban you. They just ban you live. I'm going to talk about TikTok. YouTube platform is the only platform you can make real money. All jokes aside, all TikTok got is the youths over there. I'm not gonna lie. The more youth you have over there, the more your app, your platform will take off. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Now this is what happened. He's saying that he used to work for a certain I'm not gonna say what agency, because that's not important. He claimed he make a 6-figure salary. He claimed he make a 6-figure salary, right? So he left a 6-figure salary job, right? With a pension, just a leap of faith to be a YouTube content creator. You know, you already know the rules of engagement. You already know. This YouTube podcast is a short-lived. The whole purpose is, once you have a podcast on YouTube, pretty much a mainstream will pick it up. If a mainstream haven't picked it up, what you're doing ain't shit. What you're doing ain't shit. So he claimed that he got a job making 6 figures. I don't want to get no nationality, what they is. You already know on Fresh and Fitness. You already know the two guys I'm talking about. You already know what that person say. You already know the person I'm talking about that claimed that he got a 6-figure salary. 6-figure salary is $100,000 a year. So he left a prominent job with a pension, just a leap of faith for YouTube. Just a faith elite for YouTube. And look what happened. Now he's crying, and now he said he want his followers to go to another platform. It doesn't work that way, dude. You didn't want to remove them videos. Since you want to remove them videos, YouTube kick you out. So moving forward, I'm letting people know, when you open up a YouTube account, like he said, read the fine print. I know you're quick to check yes because y'all see the opportunity to make money. Therefore, you got to read the fine print. And also, YouTube community guidelines always updating. And don't ever think just because they ban somebody else doesn't mean you off the hook. Doesn't mean that. It's just YouTube is going to a different direction. Now, I'm going to talk about Steve Harvey for 1 minute. I'm going to change the topic. Everybody knows Steve Harvey have a talk show, right? Everybody know. No, that had nothing to do. TikTok had nothing to do with YouTube. Nothing to do. Everybody knows Steve Harvey have a talk show, right? Everybody knows that Steve Harvey's wife cheated. And everybody said, everybody started saying, well, the reason why they don't feel sorry for you, Steve Harvey, because you left your wife from the woman that you cheated on. You can't prosper behind that, dude. You got a faithful wife in your previous marriage, which you left her from a woman that you had a relation with. Now, you pretty much out there, and you try to be a victim. Don't even do it. Don't even do it to yourself, dude. And no advice that you give, don't simp advice that you give to men. If your woman, definitely, Steve Harvey, if your woman that you married admit to having an affair, why somebody want to take your advice in a relationship? Why? That tell me your lady say your advice that you give to people is bullshit. And I already know it's a hustle. I already know it's a hustle, Steve. I already know. These selfish ways that you do, and the way you left Monique out there talking about this is the money game, it's all catching up to you. It's called karma, Steve. It's called karma. So don't expect nobody to feel sorry for you because you left your previous marriage when she was with you when you didn't have nothing, brother. And you dumped her for another woman that you have a relation with, right? And now she telling you that she had an affair. So everything that you did, she just tore down your whole, she just tore it down. How people gonna take advice from you, relationship, while your lady is saying she having an affair? That tell me your woman said what you're saying is bullshit. Well, that's it in a nutshell, guys. Thank y'all guys for coming to my podcast. I know that many people didn't show up because I did everything on the whim. I did everything within 5 minutes. I know you put to prep this live. I know you put send a notification. I know you put let people know. I haven't done that. I just come on randomly. But thank you. Thank you guys for supporting. I will do more of these. Don't forget to like and don't forget to share.